Gentlemen, what if I told you that something you're already doing every morning, drinking coffee, could be the key to restoring your vitality, your energy, and your confidence? Even at 70, even at 80 years old. I know that sounds impossible. You've probably tried prescription medications. Maybe they worked, maybe they didn't. But here's what most doctors won't tell you. Your body doesn't need more chemicals. It needs the right fuel at the right time. I'm Dr. Lila Romano, and I've been a practicing urologist for over a decade. Today, I'm going to show you exactly how a simple cup of coffee, combined with a few specific foods, can support healthy blood flow, optimize hormone balance, and enhance male performance in ways you thought were gone forever. Stay with me until the end, because what matters isn't just the coffee. It's what you eat with it, when you drink it, and how you use it strategically. Let's dive in. Here's the reality most men over 50 face. Your energy isn't what it used to be. You wake up tired. By mid-afternoon, you're struggling. And when it comes to intimate wellness, the desire might be there, but your body doesn't respond the way it once did. Maybe you've tried pharmaceutical solutions. They might work temporarily, but the side effects, headaches, flushed skin, and cardiovascular concerns are worth it. Or maybe you've spent hundreds on supplements that promised everything but delivered nothing. I see this frustration every week in my clinic. Men who feel let down by their own bodies. But here's what I've learned. This isn't about age. It's about understanding how your body works and giving it exactly what it needs. Optimal male function requires three things: healthy blood flow, balanced hormones, and a confident mind. Coffee, when used correctly, addresses all three at once. This is basic biology that most doctors don't have time to explain. By the end of this video, you'll understand the exact mechanism, know which foods multiply coffee's effects, and have a step-by-step protocol you can start tomorrow. Let me show you what happens the moment that first sip touches your lips. But here's where it gets interesting for overall wellness. Caffeine signals your adrenal glands to release adrenaline, which tells your cardiovascular system to wake up. Your heart rate increases slightly. Your blood vessels relax and expand. Oxygen-rich blood flows more freely throughout your body, supporting circulation where you need it most. This neurological awakening doesn't stop in your brain. When your nervous system is activated, your blood vessels are responsive, and your brain is flooded with confidence-boosting chemicals. Your body is optimized for peak function. In my years of practice, the men who understand this connection, who use morning coffee as more than just a way-up drink, are the men who see real improvements in energy, drive, and physical responsiveness. Caffeine also improves blood flow through vasodilation, the relaxation and expansion of blood vessel walls. Research published in PLOS One found that men who consumed 85 to 170 milligrams of caffeine daily, roughly 1 to 2 cups, experienced significant improvements in vascular function. Think about that. Measurable cardiovascular benefits. No prescription needed. Just coffee in the right amount. Caffeine stimulates endothelial cells that produce nitric oxide, a key molecule for healthy circulation. Every moderate cup keeps your vessels flexible and responsive, but too much backfires. 4, 5, 6 cups daily overstimulates your system, spikes blood pressure, and constricts vessels. Moderation is key, 1 to 2 cups daily. And for every cup, drink 1 glass of water. Coffee is a mild diuretic, and dehydration reduces blood volume, making optimal circulation harder to maintain. Every man over 50 knows this feeling. Energy fades. Motivation drops. Things that came naturally, building muscle, feeling energized, suddenly require more effort. That's natural hormonal decline, about 1% yearly after age 50. But coffee can help maintain healthy hormone levels. When you consume caffeine, it stimulates your adrenal glands to release small amounts of cortisol and adrenaline. In controlled morning doses, this activates your endocrine system, including the cells responsible for hormone production. A study in the Nutrition Journal found men who consumed coffee regularly had significantly better hormonal balance compared to non-coffee drinkers. Coffee also helps your liver metabolize excess estrogen more efficiently. As men age and gain abdominal fat, that fat contains aromatase, an enzyme that affects hormone balance. By supporting liver function, coffee helps maintain optimal hormonal ratios. More energy, better muscle tone, stronger drive, natural vitality you thought was gone. But this only works when you drink coffee the right way. If you're drinking caffeine at 3 p.m. or before bed, you'll raise cortisol when it should drop. Chronically elevated cortisol suppresses testosterone and stores belly fat. I had a 63-year-old patient with testosterone in the low 200s despite supplements. He was drinking 4 cups daily, the last at 4 p.m. His sleep was terrible. I told him, 1 cup in the morning, maybe 1 before noon. Within 8 weeks, his testosterone climbed to 380, sleep improved, and morning erections returned for the first time in 3 years. Even with perfect hormones, performance depends on your mind. Confidence and mental clarity matter enormously. Caffeine boosts dopamine, the neurotransmitter for reward and motivation, lifting mood and quieting self-doubt. It increases serotonin, helping you feel calm and present. Your morning coffee isn't just a drink. It's a confidence ritual. That first sip tells your brain, I'm ready. That mindset shift changes everything. But coffee's benefits multiply dramatically when combined with specific nutrients. Let me show you the foods that transform your cup into a complete vitality formula. Here's where things get powerful. What you combine with coffee transforms a simple drink into a performance-enhancing protocol. I'm giving you 7 specific foods that work synergistically with caffeine. Spinach is loaded with folate, A-B vitamin improving blood vessel function, and nitric oxide production. 1 cup of cooked spinach delivers 260 micrograms. Add it to an omelet or smoothie. Oysters are the richest zinc source. 6 oysters provide 32 milligrams, over 200% of daily needs. Zinc is critical for testosterone. Deficiency is a leading cause of low T in older men. If oysters aren't practical, pumpkin seeds deliver 2.2 milligrams per ounce. Avocado is packed with monounsaturated fats, building blocks for testosterone synthesis. Testosterone is made from cholesterol, so quality fats give your endocrine system raw materials. Avocados also contain vitamin E, protecting blood vessels from oxidative damage. Salmon or fatty fish rich in omega-3s should be weekly staples. Omega-3s reduce inflammation, lower triglycerides, and improve endothelial function, the health of blood vessel linings. Better endothelial function means better blood flow during arousal. Aim for 2 servings weekly. Chili peppers contain capsaicin, which studies show boosts testosterone and increases circulation. Capsaicin triggers endorphin release and creates a mild thermogenic effect, revving metabolism. Even small amounts of hot sauce or fresh chili help. Pumpkin seeds and mixed nuts, particularly walnuts and almonds, deliver zinc, magnesium, and healthy fats. Magnesium regulates cortisol and supports sleep when most testosterone is produced. Walnuts contain L-arginine, converted into nitric oxide. Dark chocolate, 70% cacao or higher, is rich in flavonoids, especially epicatechin, which enhances nitric oxide production. A Journal of Hypertension study found men consuming dark chocolate daily showed measurable arterial blood flow improvements within 2 weeks. Imagine this morning routine. Brew quality black coffee. Prepare 2 scrambled eggs with sautéed spinach, avocado slices, and mixed nuts. Finish with 2 squares of 70% dark chocolate. That's not just breakfast, that's complete male vitality. You're combining caffeine circulation boost with zinc for testosterone, healthy fats for hormone production, antioxidants for vascular health, and nutrients supporting nitric oxide. When men commit to this nutrient-dense eating with morning coffee, they report noticeable improvements within 3 to 4 weeks. More energy, better clarity, stronger morning erections, improved performance. But even with perfect nutrition, timing matters enormously. When you drink coffee and how you prepare it makes the difference between mediocre results and dramatic transformation. You could drink coffee daily and still miss the benefits if the timing is off. When matters as much as what? Your first cup should be about 1 hour after waking. When you first wake, natural cortisol peaks. Drinking immediately piles caffeine on elevated cortisol, creating system stress. Wait an hour, cortisol dips naturally, and caffeine provides smooth, sustained lift without overwhelming adrenals. This creates a balanced hormonal environment supporting testosterone. For intimacy optimization, have a small cup 30 to 45 minutes beforehand. That's when caffeine peaks in the bloodstream. Heart rate increases, vessels dilate, alertness skyrockets, perfect physiological setup. Critical warnings: never drink coffee after 2 p.m. if sleep matters. Caffeine's half-life is 5 to 6 hours. A 3 p.m. cup means half remains at 9 p.m. Testosterone is produced during deep sleep, specifically the first 3 hours. Disrupted sleep sabotages hormones. Don't overload with sugar, milk, or flavored creamers. These spike blood sugar, trigger insulin, and undermine benefits. Elevated insulin interferes with testosterone and promotes belly fat, the worst place to carry weight because abdominal fat converts testosterone to estrogen. Drink coffee black. If needed, add a small splash of unsweetened almond milk. To level up, add quarter teaspoon Ceylon cinnamon or teaspoon raw cacao powder. Both enhance circulation and stabilize blood sugar for sustained energy. Optimal dosage: 85 to 170 milligrams daily, 1 to 2 cups. An 8-ounce cup contains about 95 milligrams. More causes overstimulation, jitters, anxiety, elevated heart rate, disrupted sleep. All work against goals. Age-specific adjustment: 50s, 2 cups okay. 60s, scale to 1 cup, maybe 1.5. Metabolism slows, caffeine stays in the system longer. 70 plus, 1 cup before 10 a.m., consider half caff. The nervous system becomes more sensitive. For every coffee cup, drink at least 1 full glass of water within an hour. Coffee increases urination. Without replacement, blood volume reduces, making cardiovascular pressure for erections harder to maintain. Protocol: 1 cup about an hour after waking, possibly second mid-morning if younger. Pair with water. Keep black or minimally modified. Cut off by early afternoon. Now combine this timing with movement. Caffeine and exercise together create something remarkable for stamina, testosterone, and performance. Here's what separates men who drink coffee from those who transform vitality: they move. Combining coffee with moderate exercise unlocks synergistic effects amplifying energy, testosterone, and blood flow. Caffeine primes your nervous system. Adrenaline rises, muscles respond, focus locks in. Follow that with movement, even a 20-minute walk, and you direct energy exactly where needed. Exercise increases nitric oxide production, the master molecule for vasodilation and erectile function. When muscles demand oxygen, your cardiovascular system produces more nitric oxide to open vessels and deliver it. Result: better circulation throughout the day. A sports medicine study found men consuming caffeine 30 to 60 minutes pre-workout showed improved stamina, higher post-workout testosterone, and better sexual performance over time versus exercising without caffeine. It's a double signal. Caffeine wakes everything up. Workout strengthens systems supporting vitality. You don't need athlete training. You're training for longevity, energy, and reliable performance. Modest, consistent movement makes a massive difference. Weekly framework: 2 to 3 days aerobic, brisk walking, cycling, swimming. Aim for 30 to 40 minutes. This strengthens the heart, improves endothelial function, and keeps vessels flexible. 2 to 3 days resistance training, bodyweight exercises like push-ups and squats or light weights. Resistance training is crucial for testosterone because it signals your body to maintain muscle mass, supporting hormone production. Once or twice weekly, yoga, stretching, or meditation. These lower cortisol, improve core and pelvic circulation, and develop body awareness and control, translating directly to better intimacy performance. Work out within an hour after morning coffee when energy and hormonal response peak. You'll feel stronger, recover faster, and build daily momentum. A 68-year-old patient struggled with low energy and weak erections. I put him on this protocol: 1 cup quality coffee daily, 25-minute post-breakfast walk, light resistance training 3 days weekly. Within 6 weeks, morning erections returned consistently. By 3 months, he lost 12 pounds, energy was stable, and his marriage transformed. That's biology working properly with the right inputs at the right times. Not all coffee is equal. Most men unknowingly sabotage results with instant packets, sugary lattes, or flavored drinks loaded with cream, syrup, and chemicals. That destroys vitality. For improved blood flow, testosterone support, and consistent energy, you need pure, high-quality coffee. Choose freshly ground beans, preferably organic or single origin. Quality beans are rich in polyphenol, powerful antioxidants protecting blood vessels and reducing inflammation, keeping arterial walls flexible. Instant coffees are heavily processed, stripped of antioxidants, often containing additives, preservatives, artificial flavors, added sugars, or maltodextrin, spiking insulin and working against hormonal goals. My rule: if it has a cartoon character on the package, it's not helping performance. Brew fresh using French press, drip, or espresso. Keep simple and pure. Conventionally grown coffee is heavily treated with pesticides. Some are endocrine disruptors interfering with hormones. Organic eliminates that risk. Flavored creamers contain hydrogenated oils, high fructose corn syrup, artificial ingredients, turning health drinks into hormonal disasters. Those sugars spike insulin. Elevated insulin lowers testosterone and promotes belly fat. If needed to cut bitterness, small splash unsweetened almond milk or teaspoon heavy cream. Enhance with pinch Ceylon cinnamon, not cheap cassia, for blood sugar regulation and circulation. Add teaspoon raw cacao powder, richest flavonoid source, enhancing nitric oxide and vascular health. Quality over quantity always. 1 cup of high-quality coffee outperforms 3 cups of instant junk. Let me tell you about Richard. He was 74 when he walked into my office. He hadn't had a firm erection in over 3 years. He'd tried Viagra and Cialis, terrible headaches, uncomfortable heart racing. Supplements did nothing. He felt his body had betrayed him and wondered if trying was even worth it. I asked about his routine. Instant coffee, loaded with flavored creamer, 3 to 4 cups daily, last one at 6 p.m. Rarely exercised. Heavy processed food diet. Terrible sleep, waking multiple times, never rested. I told Richard, your body hasn't betrayed you. You just haven't given it what it needs. I walked him through everything I've shared today. We started simple. 1 cup high-quality organic coffee each morning, hour after waking. Black with cinnamon pinch. Handful of walnuts and 2 70% dark chocolate squares with breakfast, plus 2 eggs and spinach. 20-minute walk every morning after coffee. Cut caffeine by noon. Prioritize 7 to 8 hours sleep. Richard was skeptical but tried. 3 weeks later, he messaged, "Doc, I had my first morning erection in years." By week 8 at follow-up, visible change. Lost 9 pounds. Stable energy. He and his wife had been intimate 3 times in 2 weeks. Hadn't happened in 5 years. In 3 months, testosterone climbed from 240 to over 400. Blood pressure dropped to a healthy range. He said, "I feel like myself again. Not 40, but a strong, capable version of who I am now." Richard isn't unique. I've seen this in dozens of men, 50s, 70s, even early 80s. Your body is more resilient than you think. It can still respond, improve, and perform. Let's bring this together so you know exactly what to do. A simple cup of coffee becomes your vitality foundation when used correctly. This is about circulation, hormones, and confidence, 3 pillars defining male performance at any age. Your formula: 1 to 2 cups of high-quality, organic coffee daily. First cup about an hour after waking. Black or tiny splash unsweetened almond milk. Enhance with cinnamon or cacao. Pair with nutrient-dense foods: spinach for folate, walnuts or pumpkin seeds for zinc and magnesium, avocado for healthy fats, fatty fish for omega-3s, dark chocolate for flavonoids. This fuels circulation, hormones, and performance. Move consistently. 2 to 3 days walking, cycling, or swimming. 2 to 3 days of resistance training. Once or twice weekly yoga or stretching to lower cortisol and improve pelvic circulation. Hydrate properly. For every coffee cup, drink 1 full glass water to maintain healthy blood volume. Protect sleep. Cut caffeine by early afternoon. Prioritize 7 to 9 hours quality rest when testosterone is produced. Expect first week or 2, better energy and mood. Weeks 3 to 4, morning erections return. 6 to 8 weeks, significant performance improvements. 3 months, feel like a different man. This isn't about perfection. It's about consistency. Small intentional choices daily. Your body can still adapt, improve, and perform. Tomorrow morning, when you brew that cup, remember, you're taking control. Age is just a number when you understand biology and work with it. Tell me in the comments, what's your morning coffee routine right now? Instant or fresh brewed? Black or loaded with cream and sugar? Have you noticed connections between coffee habits and energy or performance? I read every comment personally. Drop your men's health questions below. I'll answer the most interesting ones. If you found this valuable, hit subscribe. Next time, the one mineral supplement that can naturally double testosterone even after 60. Most doctors never discuss it, but research is undeniable. Share this with someone who needs it. Sometimes the best thing you can do is give information that could change someone's life. Remember, real strength comes from understanding your body and taking consistent action. You're more capable than you think. This is Dr. Lila Romano. Stay strong, stay confident, and take care of the body that's carried you this far. See you next video.